Good afternoon. David Sammot, president of the Bonac Cruisers Classic Car Club. We're at our second annual 1st May 2004 show. As you can see, if you made your rounds today, you can see there was about 160 beautiful cars here today, supporting a local benefit to help East End children and the Hector Louis Sammot Scholarship Fund. Also, we'd like to pay a little tribute to Joe Landis today, who passed away a couple weeks ago. He was one of our founder members of the car show, the club. We're going to miss Joe a lot. He was a great help on starting the club and giving me a lot of great ideas. But it's been a lot of fun. We had a good time with it. We'll be back in October, and hope to see you. Thank you.
Dave, you want to talk a little bit about your Nova here?
Oh, the Nova, sure, I'd love to. It's a 67 box Nova. It was the last year they made it. It's got a 283 4-barrel in it. If you come, I don't know if you can make it to the front, but it does have the original block to it. I did a couple mild things to it. I put headers in it, valve covers, nice aluminum radiator. But everything else is original on the car. It's got about 40,000 miles on it. Book value is probably around $24,000 on the vehicle. It's an absolutely gorgeous car. The interior is all original, all black. They call it the Deuce because of its lightweight and quickness. But as you can see, all original interior on the car. You know, I did a little bit of modification as far as putting a stereo in, and you know, I didn't want to touch the original dash or anything like that, but it is all original. It's an absolute gorgeous car. Too bad it's black because a lot of pollen got to it. But it's sweet. It's sweet, and my kids are fighting over it. They want to buy it bad, or they want Dad to give it to them, but they ain't getting it. They got to earn their stripes to get this baby from me.
Okay.
But thanks, Bob. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate LTV for their support, the American Legion for their support, L&M Landscaping, Matt and Mary Laspia, who did a tremendous amount of work to help this out. As everybody knows, we don't take a dime from this thing. Everything that we make goes back out to the community of East Hampton and the areas, the local areas. We started the club 6 months ago in our first car show. We had 3 members, my brother Ray, myself, and Matt Laspia, and we're at 112 members now and counting. So this thing has really taken off. East Hampton town is really excited about it. As you can see, the people here are excited about it. We probably had 1,000 people here today. It's late in the afternoon. It's after 2 o'clock, 2:30, and we probably still have about 400 people just walking around looking at some gorgeous cars, from pickup trucks to dune buggies to hot rods to a dragster. We have a dragster here this year, to a Boss Horse motorcycle. We definitely covered all angles as far as cars and needs for the car show. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming, their support, and again for LTV for giving us this time. Thank you.
Yes, I'm Gary Wilson from Noyak, Sag Harbor, New York. This is my 1923 Ford T-Bucket. It built about 25 years ago, has a Corvette motor, a Dragmaster Power Glide transmission, 10-bolt Camaro rear end. The body itself is fiberglass. The frame is actually from a 23 Ford Model T, and it's just a joy to have and an attention grabber wherever you go.
You must do a lot of fishing. You got a chopping block on the back of this car.
Actually,
here.
I made that.
Is this for cleaning fish? Or?
No, it's for snacks.
It's a snack board.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
I found out at a lumber yard it was a return, it was a reject, and I refinished it and put it on the car.
Looks good.
And there's not many original pieces on it, as you can see, but it's for showing off. I guess that's what you could say it's for.
Well, it's a beaut. Well, thank you. It's a really nice car you have. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Charlie. I got a 65 Cobra Ford, 428 engine. Had it for about 7 years. It's got about 8,000 miles on it. It's a big bad boy block and fun car. It overheats all the time. Does about 130 miles an hour, but I've only gone about 100 and I wouldn't go any faster. It was restored about 8 years ago, and it's a lot of fun driving.
Yep, that'd be me.
So what do we have here?
Okay, we have a 1934 Ford two-door sedan. We pulled it out of a barn in Massachusetts in 1988, partially done. Dragged it home, took it all apart, and put it all back together with late model underpinnings so we could drive it all over the island. And, well, all over the eastern seaboard, really. The car's been to St. Paul, it's been to Ohio, it's been Vermont, it's been all over the country, really. My two sons and myself and my wife, we do a lot of traveling during the summer, and it's been a lot of fun. It's got a Chevrolet crate engine, 300 horsepower small block Chevrolet with a Lincoln rear with four-wheel disc brakes, Chevrolet automatic transmission. It's got a leather interior, and it's really kind of fun to drive around.
And you are?
I'm sorry, my name is Jim Kelly from East Merchants, New York.
Hey, thanks, Jim. This is a beautiful vehicle you have here.
Thank
Did
you
a
very
really
much.
nice job with it.
Thank you.
I love the color, that orange. It just
That's
pops.
Chevrolet, 69 Chevrolet Hugger Orange.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a beaut. That's nice.
Some people like to rock, some people like to roll, but moving and a grooving's gonna satisfy my soul. Let's have a party.
Hi, my name's Stanley Deline. It's a beautiful day here in Amagansett, and we're having a great time. It's always great to come together as a community, especially at times like this, in memory of people that have passed on. This is a 1958 Corvette. It's all original. It's a 283 engine. This is one of the first cars with fuel injection. When we rebuilt the car, we put a carburetor system on until we broke the engine on, and just this last winter, we put the fuel injection on and worked through the bugs of that and having a real blast with it and enjoying the performance of it and the good feeling you have driving old cars. And the color is Panama yellow. The top is a soft top that comes up out of the back from the seat. Comes up hydraulically. This will lift up, and then the top will come up. One of a few cars that had the hydraulics, and also has a hard top that comes with it that I keep in the basement during the winter time. But it's a beautiful car, and I've enjoyed having it and sharing it with people as we show it at car shows. Have a great summer.
Let's have a party. Racing into the store. Let's buy some more. Let's have a
How you doing,
party
everybody? My
tonight.
name is Sandy Freeman. I'm from Cutchogue, and what you're looking at is a 1932 Ford pickup. It's a kind of a funny story about this car. This car was in a garage in Southold for approximately 35 years. I knew it was there for 35 years and tried to buy it, and I was never able to make a deal. So about 10 years ago, the guy changed his mind, and we bought the car. And once we did, we started to get into it, and I wanted to build a nostalgia hot rod, and that's exactly what you're looking at. It's a, as I said, it's a 32 Ford pickup. The roof has been chopped 3.5 inches. It's got a nostalgia Buick nailhead motor. Runs about 490 horsepower, and it's one of the sweetest rides that you'll see on the highway. It has a full custom interior. The dashboard is done in rosewood, as well as the steering wheel and the overhead console. They say she runs about 490 horsepower, and it's really one of the hottest things that you'll see on the highway. Hot rodding is just a great hobby. I've been involved in it for over 50 years, and you meet the nicest people, and it's just a lot of fun. The camaraderie, the friendship, and all the things that go along with it is just a wonderful thing.
How you doing? I'm Rick DuPont. This is my '69 Chevy C10. I lowered it, put some Boyd Coddington wheels on it, did a frame-off restoration, put a crate motor, 350, put a new serpentine belt setup on it. Pop that open more.
Talk right into the mic.
Got all new chrome on the front. Had a guy custom make some components on the interior for it, like dashboard and all that stuff. It's all billet.
Sweet ride.
Thanks. Got the seats out of the junkyard, just got them recovered. Still got a lot more work to do, but
Chrome steering wheel.
yeah, just put the column in the other day to match it.
Decent.
I figure another year or two I can have it complete.
Nice. Nice ride.
Thank you. Put the 18s on the front and 20-inch on the back.
Huh.
Give it a little rake look. Upgraded the brakes, the disc brakes in the front. I got a package for the rear I got to put in.
Nice.
Thank you. I work at Consumer Tire. That's where we put it all together.
Right. Sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, hi, my name is Vito DeAndre. This 57 Chevy I've had since 1964. It's got a 327 Corvette motor in there, 4-speed transmission.
Oh, serious?
I restored it about
Like you never did
for
that
about the
before?
third time. It's been about 10 years now since it's been restored.
Sweet ride. Really nice.
Interior is new old stock. It's a replica of the original interior.
Sweet.
I dated my wife with this car. We went on our honeymoon with it. We've had it through 3 kids, and we've had it since '64.
Wow. Yeah, it's a big impetus to get married, to be able to be around this car, I'll tell you. This is a beaut. That car. You like the color? What's your name?
Matthew?
Matthew?
Yes.
Oh, I have a son named Matthew. He's 6'3". You think you'll be that big?
I'm 4 years old.
Wow. That's a beautiful car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you like to buy that car? Do you have $18,000? You can buy that car.
How much?
18,000, I think it says.
Yeah, 18.4 it says.
18.4?
Yep.
I don't have any money.
No, if you start saving now, by the time you drive an age, you probably could buy it.
It was a good day. It's a nice sunny day. A real good event. It seems to get bigger and bigger every year. Dave's doing a heck of a job along with everybody else from Bonac Cruisers Car Club. This is mine. It's a 1955 Chevy. One of my cars. I do have others, but my name is Glenn Ficcarelli, Sag Harbor, and this is my son Patrick, and of course it'll probably be his car.
It's a 55 Chevy. It's a nice car, and I had a good day, and thank you.
Under the hood is a 350 horse. It's a body off restoration. A real nice car. I've had some good offers to sell, but of course, little boys with little toys, big boys with big toys, it's hard to get rid of them. And it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to start coming to the shows. This is the first one this year for me, and of course from this point on it's supposed to be summer, so we're going to be having some nice weather and hopefully a lot of shows to come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chuck McWhinney. I'm the owner of the 32 Ford 5-window coupe street rod. It's got a 327 Chevrolet motor with a 671 GM blower on it, turbo 400 transmission. It's an all steel original 32 Ford body. It was chopped about 4 inches. It has a Jaguar independent rear suspension. It's just a great driving, nice little car. It's got nostalgic 48 Ford steel wheels and hubcaps, and the trunk is all finished off, and the underneath is finished with stainless steel exhaust. And it's just a car I drive it around every day, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, this is Dick Verne. I live in Montauk, and what you have here is a 1941 Chevy pickup, long bed. It's been modified with a 350 engine in it, with TPI. It has air conditioning, 4-wheel disc brakes, and it's painted a nice color of orange. The car was built in Colorado, took about 3 years off and on to get it completed, and it's been living in Montauk ever since.
I'll give you my autograph. I get
My name is Les Littlefield. This is my 73 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's been restored. He's had a little engine work on it. We chromed out the engine. It's got period Krager wheels on it. Area has been redone. That's about it.
Hi, my name is Bob Eldy. I'm the owner of this 1953 Corvette replica. Everybody thinks it's real, and I guess real is the wrong word. It's not authentic, but it is a replica. It has a V6 Camaro and a 5-speed, power steering, power brakes, tilt wheel, telescopic wheel, power trunk, power antenna, all the goodies that you don't find in an original. And it drives like a dream. It's really a ball, and I'd love to have it original because they're worth a fortune, but you can't really drive them, so I don't know really what the point is in having a car you can't drive. But this one's a great driver. It's the look of yesterday with the drive of today, and I've really had a ball owning it.
Hi, I'm Brian Smith, and this is my 67 GT500 Shelby Mustang. I've had it since November, and I've been a member of the Shelby American Auto Club since 1980, and which is why the license plate says wish list, something I've always wanted. And it gets a lot of attention because of that movie, Gone in 60 Seconds. Ever since that movie, these cars become all the kids' favorite car, which is why I had to buy one. It's had a good life. It's all original except the paint. It's got a Hearst shifter. That's not supposed to be Hearst. But besides that, it's all original. It's had a good life, and it runs really strong. Engine's a little dirty right now, but this summer it'll get detailed. It's got dual 4 barrels, factory 4-barrel carbs. It gets about 7 miles to the gallon on a good day.
So here we are on the other end of the camera on another channel. Robert Strada.
Charlie Glassman.
And Charlie is more accustomed to being seen as being on the bench, but he's almost always being seen in town. And when he's not being seen in town, he's being seen in my car here, this white 1960 Corvette, which is very much like the 58 Corvette next to it, which you've probably seen, the yellow one, owned by Stanley Deline. The only difference is that Stanley has a fuel-injected 283 block, and this has two 4-barrel carburetors. But it's totally original, completely restored, and I've only had it since '86, so I'm a newcomer to restoring cars. I've only been doing it for about 20 years.
Isn't that beautiful?
Well, what do you think, Charlie? I mean,
I love it.
Should we keep it?
Keep it.
It's
It's a work of art. I mean, what's more beautiful in these cars? Is there anything more beautiful in these cars? It's like outdoor sculpture. You just look at them and they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
This guy knows what he's talking about, too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Sure.
You know Steve Cullen?
He was just here. I was shooting Steve in front of Joe Landis' car.
On behalf of the Bonac Cruisers, I'd like to thank everybody for their unbelievable support today. Our second time. Thank you again. I'm going to turn